Diego's the immortal VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally. Him a pretty strong adversary for the Medusa, and I think it's what they needed. But again, as you say, you know, making this Juggernaut work
definitely can be. And I've noticed this a lot in the Chinese games. I don't know if you're noticing the same thing as me, Nomad, but kills wise, like I feel like in the early parts of these games, like while China has the fastest game times, it does feel like these early games start off super slow compared to what we used to see. Especially, I think you've been covering or seeing China long enough too with me, where YP.
Yeah, he's dead.
Not gonna deny the neutrals. You remember the days of have to make Medusa's game a little bit more difficult. You can't allow Medusa to not only lane well, but back off into the jungle freely and get stacks if they end up being made with Coddle. You usually do see a lot of stacks get made with Googly made over to the triangle. So we'll have to see how that ends up going for both these teams. They want to go for Shining, and they'll get the kill. He kind of...
Zone on the lookout, trying to grab Drink here. Drink gonna snap that coil, ripping off the band-aid, but nothing really gonna save him from the wrath of Puck, I believe. Oh, yeah,
oh my god.
Nah, he's got it.
Nightmare? Oh my gosh,
Just came
Drink.
off cooldown. But he had a like huge start to the lane, way better than he should have, and then he kind of fell off a lot. Going for the gank here onto LWW though, and that's going to work out pretty damn nicely. Double damage rune going to secure that kill, so again, you know, just a clockwork, but a kill's a kill. Meanwhile though, in the triangle, there's shenanigans afoot as CDR is trying to get this farm uncontested, and they're going to chase away this Bane who dares come over and see what they're up to. He's kind of at his peak now. He's going to be as strong as he's going to be for even like 5-6 minutes or so until he has that Aghanim, so I want to see them making a play, but it's YP down at bottom, yeah.
Feed's grip expanded, not sure if that was entirely...
Yeah, this is how you can use your body as a kind of glorified ward.
Shining just kind of TPing in mid, but they've got the hook shot on the other side of this one onto Drink, trying to make sure that they don't have a Fiend's grip. They've already lost the Underlord.
Jug's in trouble. He tried to jump in on this.
Silence.
Oh, he's going to get taken down. That is a huge problem there. Tried to go in with the ultimate, but gets himself killed off. Now it's ShenZhen on the retreat here. Ash, though, jumping in onto the puck, getting some revenge. The grip comes down, and the kill is in. They managed to get
that. Like, I feel like teenage show episode.
Yeah.
Or it's like, I always wanted to see my own funeral. It's like, did you really? Aether Remnant down, and, well, they'll go for your LWW again, who had the Lotus Orb on him from the Underworld, so that balanced
games. I figured it out a while ago. I don't do it because it's absolutely pointless, but ShenZhen coming on this one. They found Shining on the backlines. This would actually be a good target, but they're throwing a lot his way. Grip is used to secure this kill, but secure it they absolutely will. One hero down, they move to the next. It's Ash leading the charge. Spur strike through, LWW will fall. A lot of respect in the draft. They give him last pick a lot of the time as well. So LWW... Oh, trying to run himself away, but I'm not sure he's getting out of this one, though. Phoenix are actually turning up to defend this one. CTR is here as well. Burst Strike's going to come through. They're going to look for the Medusa, but Stonegate's going to come down now. They run themselves away. That's a BKB on a Sand King, interestingly. That's not going to achieve a whole lot for the moment, but now the Stone Gaze is done. Ash jumps in from the side here, gets off the heels onto the Underlord to lock him down. Meanwhile, the backlines, LWW does get popped. CDR trying to get the attacks in, but just realizing this fight isn't really going to go their way. They lose the Underlord on Phoenix. A pretty tense few moments now for Phoenix. They have to defend without their coil, without their gaze. Kaiko immediately running to the backlines here. She wants to find this Medusa and get off the Omni Slasher. Potter, the grip is there. Omni down, Medusa, the whole kitchen sink thrown away. Medusa is dead. Your queen is dead, Phoenix, and they can't really stick around and fight anymore. Shining is going to get run down once again. That is going to be death number 6 for him. And into the pit we shall go on ShenZhen. All right, that was huge. That was a moment they've been looking for. Zone. Getting very, very cheeky here, trying to get the kill onto the Sand King.
Oh, no.
On Phoenix here.
Feels like a last-ditch effort, like they know that Medusa's vulnerable.
Oh my god, they just unleashed everything onto LWW straight off the bat, and YP getting so low in the process. Medusa, she does get off the stone gaze. Is it going to make a difference though? I'm not sure. Get themselves back. BKB from Ash is about to run out as BKB from CDR is popped. He kind of needs to either turn or leave, and he's going to leave. TP out, get himself away from there, but 3 members of his team are already dead. It is a disaster for Phoenix here as they'll move themselves onto the pit on ShenZhen. The target here onto the puck, but I think the puck's able to get himself out. Meanwhile, Dommy popping the BKB to try and help himself survive this one. So the gank a little bit disconnected here from Phoenix to start this off. Coil comes out from the puck as he's able to bring down Dome. YP down the backlines to Ash, however. Jug is in. He's looking for a target. Is he going to find one, though? They got the Hex out onto the Medusa. Oh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. The TP away from CDR will be successful once again. But still, it's I mean, this one isn't too bad actually. It's a Sand King being traded for the both supports. I mean, at this point in the game, you're going to be happy enough with that one.
I should have had one on the call.
Yeah, dank Fortnite reference. For the 13-year-olds got wild in the chat. Yeah, there we go.
Fiend's Grip onto the puck. Hook shot though. LWW going into the backlines, going for a drink. Burrow Strike follows it up, and Dome trying to help get a kill here, and the Blade Fury damage from Kaiko, more than enough damage with the help of the Brain Sap from Drink. Dome, I'd appreciate if you kept your name Dome, because it was Dilem, and I look at your name and it still says Dilem to my eyes, but it's still
Oh, Burrow Strike onto 2 reflected though. That's actually not bad for the side of Phoenix. They're the ones getting the damage off. CDR tearing them apart, but Kaiko, he is on top of CDR right now, but CDR says, actually, you know what? I've grown up. I'm not the same Medusa I was 10 minutes ago. Come here, Juggernaut. I wish to slap you in the face. And Kaiko is definitely receiving so much damage. Is Shining. Use the Fiend's Gate to come around the back. They kill off the Juggernaut. It is the fight going the way of Phoenix. It took a while, but they finally came online. CDR taking down 4 heroes in that engagement. Oh no, it just went.
Timing potentially right.
Let's see. I mean, they're just throwing bodies. They're just throwing bodies into ShenZhen to slow them down. They want this agent. Can they get it? No, CDR's going to be the one to grab it. But Kaiko's getting that Butterfury off the side of the pit. The Omni Slash takes down 2. And now the Medusa's respawning. She's got no friends. She's like me on a Saturday night. She's completely alone. And now she's going to get chopped down by the Juggernaut. They bit off way more than they can chew. The greed from Phoenix Gaming knows no bounds, and they find the coddle as well. Bye-bye, Granddad. He's in the grave. Oh, no. This was not how it was supposed to go.
Clockwork Truck.
They're looking. They're finding. Oh, huge target here on the Juggernaut. Can they bring him down? The Medusa with the Divine Rapier just plowing into the Jug. Sand King trying to just body them on the front lines, but the spins come out from Kaiko, but he still needs to get himself away, but he will do exactly that. Ash on the sidelines, meanwhile, this is a really split fight right now, but he's going to run himself away with that BKB. He's got the Yules as well, but not much else. He's going to have to use the Yules. Oh, dear, he'd already used it. Yikes. See you later. They feel like they can't leave it because this Roche is respawning any minute now. But yeah, this is pretty awkward. They know this is going on and they jump immediately onto the high ground, just unleashing everything right now. Supernova is down and it's pretty damn good. They've got the lockdown. CDR, he manages to get off that Stone Gaze just in the last second there, but they don't care. They're running at her. Another egg just placed straight on her head. Medusa turning around, trying to fight, but she's out of mana and now she's out of life as well. Rapier on the deck immediately picked up by the Juggernaut. Oh my goodness. Medusa dead for 120 seconds and no buyback. Uh-oh, Spaghetti-O.
Yeah, and they're gonna get YP.
This could be game.
Oh dear.
This could very much be game.
It should be.
Hurricane Pike, really?
No, that was it.
Pike and Sharp?
It could have been at the end of the day, but I feel like Pike was bought so long ago.
Dude, this is over. This is over. They're just jumping onto Shining. Shining's dead as well. No buyback available. How do you defend your tier 4s against this? Spoiler, you don't. And they'll throw some bodies into the mix. They'll try and throw a little bit of bait their way, but they will just chop up anything that comes their way. And in the end, the game will go to ShenZhen. There is no chance anymore. Goodness. I mean, All right. I mean, I guess you lose that rapier and the game's pretty much over anyway, they felt like. So it's like, rapier, buyback, pop, schmieback.
Lion. Select your hero. Make the ultimate choice.
Teams have hexes to try and deal with those mid-spirit heroes. Is this 2018? I do not know, but I do know that I prefer the Phoenix draft, and I'm hoping that they will give us that deciding game 3 before this first start starts off. Bkop, Nomad, take it away for game number 2 of ShenZhen.
Three-man stun, the Ravage, Ash in trouble, he's going down. That'll be first blood going the way of Shining, and they are not done. They're going for more. They get Dome as well. Wow. Phoenix just different. If you're smart enough to spot what it can do, then you guys win some games. That's what you guys do.
And the scaling on enchant's really good too, right? So from level 1 to 2, you get double the duration, which is always nice. You get triple the attack damage bonus. Oh gosh, Kaiko getting taken out. They want to go and turn for Shining. Drink. He will get the trade. They're starting to pull away a little bit over mid. Over Ash.
Drink. It's gonna go down again. The combo Shining and YP really starting to dominate this bottom lane.
He went to the level 2 in the Impetus. I'm a little bit surprised about.
Across Immortal pubs, which is pretty bad for this hero. Like, he likes to win his lane. He likes to accelerate. He is a safe lane hero, of course.
Ooh,
so
good rotation. Dome coming down by, but the Earth Spike maybe saving Shining's life for a second. Not enough to keep him all the way alive. And I wonder if I wonder if there's a chance. I was gonna say he just drops the Serpent Wards down on that tier 2.
If any carry player needs to go to sleep at night, by the way, just get on like a 10-hour loop, Medusa farming stacks in triangles, get on some lo-fi beats, and you know you'll be out in seconds. Yeah, it's just blame.
Not have that option. 4-man smoke. Broken.
Woo! Ah, yes, kill the Enchantress. Delicious venison for everybody.
CDR is left alone. What?
She's away from home. I mean, Shining's going to come in with the stun here, but that is a very dead Medusa. Team, time to get out the sirens.
Where is my team? I'm out of... What? What? Stop it.
I'm just saying.
It looks like ShenZhen are kind of like waiting for them.
Oh, big time.
Hoping they can get this right.
Here we go. Shining seen. Hex comes down, but YP immediately counter-hexing the Shaman right now as the anti-mage jumping in immediately looking for the target, but they're all frozen up by the Medusa. But, I mean, at the moment, it's just a dire team fight win by the looks of it. They are doing way too much damage. The anti-mage is trying to chase down CDR, though. He's sticking on this Medusa, and that Mana Void does a huge amount of work, but is it enough? CDR actually trying to turn around and fight into the anti-mage, and he lives! Oh my goodness. 5-man team.
And, I don't know. Roche up in a minute 15. Still lines up for ShenZhen to be able to take a fight.
Yeah, I'm kind of disappointed they didn't target down that Slardar enough. They got the Hex out on him and then they tried to jump back. Like, the anti-mage only had eyes for Medusa, which I understand, but at the same time, I'm not sure I agree with it. Whoa, what's going on here? They're trying to walk up the high ground here on ShenZhen? That's not cricket. That's not even Dota. CDR just taking down hero after hero. It's going to be another full team. What the... I mean, last fight, they should have killed the Slardar. They didn't, and, you know, at the same time, the anti-mages always need to drop the Medusa, though, and they really don't have enough damage to kill off the target by themselves. But it looks like this fight is going to take place here with the Harpy going on over the top as well. Lion up on the cliff, though, just looking down upon everyone, but they've already taken down LWW, but the Hex is out onto the anti-mage, but he is going to come out the other side, get off the counterspell, and blink himself away, and Stone Gaze also being wasted. Oh, not wasted. Dolme tried to jump in the sidelines for the arena there. That's not good. No Mars, no big team fighter for this fight as I look over towards the Enchantress as well. She is going to get herself taken down as well. CDR gets a double kill. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage still trying to do Anti-Mage things on the back lines, but he gets hexed up again. YP just staying on the case, and they're going to be able to take down the AM. Keiko will fall, and it's GG's for ShenZhen. They say there is no longer a chance for them in this game. They'll tap it out, and we'll be going to game number 3. Phoenix showing that they do still have some life on them. They don't want to be... Bkop doing very, very well on the Mars and on the Tiny in the bottom lane as well.
He was pressured for a second, but then he was okay. Looked like it was gonna get potentially dangerous. He's top of the CS as well. Wow, he's doing really well bottom. That makes me scared for Phoenix. Arena top, LWW in some trouble and will eventually fall here. It will be to Dolme.
Something. I don't know. These are just ideas. Either way, I just don't think it should be there. But that's just me. Storm, meanwhile, he's racking up the 3 null talismans. So that suggests to me... Ooh.
There you go. Might end up going down if he's not too careful, but lands a decent avalanche. They just need to find him some help. Burrow strike, toss, and the bushwhack. Kaiko finally dies. Epicenter comes out. Dolme, he's got himself the primal split. Not looking like it's going to be needed here up against Shining.
Oh, nice solo kill from Ash there.
A trade.
Great team fight contribution. Right. But they played around him pretty well. Smoke up into the triangle now. They sense something is going on here, and they're actually going to look for the play onto LWW. The split comes out from Dolme, wanting to make use of this early on. And they're just going to get this clean, tidy kill onto the Shadow Demon. Not too much difficulty there. What the? Whoa. All right. Dota just doing Dota things there as Shining finds himself on the outside of the arena somehow. He's not sure how he got here. We're not sure how he got there, but he's going to go down regardless. Meanwhile, Zone jumping through the fight, looking for Ash. Ash does too much magical damage coming out onto him as Stormthrower gets the kill onto his enemy mid laner. And, well, a little bit over aggression there from the side of ShenZhen. Hunt it in the tree line. Being very, very cautious here, not wanting to get caught out by this Storm, which is hunting. But they might have found something else on the map. Storm actually jump in on the backlines of Tahara, but on the front lines, they're trying to take down Ash, and Ash is absolutely not surviving through this one. Too much damage coming out from CDR as they move across. They'll throw the TB up in the air and try and deal with everyone else, but the Air Panda's actually been taken out really, really quickly. They don't have that disciple available. Now they look for more. They want to try and kill off this tiny burst strike through onto 2. CDR just healing up the Storm, keeping him nice and healthy, and topped up. Nebula going to bring down Kaiko as well. It's a huge fight for Phoenix here in the enemy. That catch potential is there. Even the disruption from the Shadow Demon can be problematic for you as well. So yeah, definitely agree. That was a mighty questionable decision. Jump in on this one as Ash goes for another kill here. This time the burst strike will not work out for Shining as he has taken a ton of damage from this Mars. ShenZhen looking for some revenge here. They'll take down one. They'll move across towards LWW. He will fall as well after a brief disruption. Spear to follow, and LWW falls as well. And they'll take this tier 1 tower up. Let's go, Battle Fury.
Definitely. The truth is now they'll find Drink again. Arena down, Spear lands. It's out onto the Shadow, onto the Sand King with the Shadow Demon getting the save. Shining at least getting killed there. If you're a ShenZhen fan, that's giving them potentially some team fight advantage, but he buys back into the fray, and they're going to go to the BKBs and look to get the kill here out on Ash. Zone focuses him, but doesn't have a lot of mana to work with. BKB running out onto...
BKB's got Dragonlance, he's got Skadi. Like, blowing him up in one burst is going to be tricky. It's still possible, though. And that's what ShenZhen need to be doing. Like, they even got this early eggs on Brew, and they just stopped fighting afterwards. It took one fight with it, lost it, and now just felt like they can't do anything.
Looks like they'll kill off Hara.
Yep.
Spot. Have to see a team actually make the fight happen. And they're going to try and go for the Burrow strike.
Doesn't quite
got
connect,
themselves
though.
the Vortex and the Arena. Well, let's see if they can get anything from this. Right now, it's Shining for Drink with the buyback coming out from both those heroes. YP ends up dead. He's not going to buy back just yet. He holds it for a second before making that decision. God's Rebuke hits on the Storm and the TB, but the Spear pushes him so far away from the team that he's able to get the Sunder.
Rip.
He's stunned up. They've got the Fiend's Grip, but there's the Burrow strike. The right clicks from the Illusion starting to clear up now as they get the kill to Ash as well as Drink. They'll kill off the TB, but the ball lightning in to kill off Kaiko and then take out Hara. No buyback available on Kaiko.
Yeah, none available on the TV as well, though. I mean, that was a
Team.
Yeah.
That was a big difference maker.
It definitely was. It definitely was a big mistake from the Mars, unfortunately. And this is done. This is Roshan done. He found the DD. So therefore, they just get a free Roshan when that should have been contested. But sometimes Gaben, he just comes in and he says, hey, my children, I love you. Have a DD route. Dolme, meanwhile, just going to dispel CDR's illusions, run in with his Brewlings. Yeah, just chasing back CDR land, kill LWW unattended. I mean...
Psycho on TB.
Yeah, they're thinking about it. I mean, this is an Aegis TB who hasn't used Metamorphosis, so I don't know if the value on this is really worth it. They're just going to turn around on the backlines, try and take down Ash. Ash does not have a BKB. Hara cannot help him out here. He is going to get off the arena at the very last second as Kaiko jumps in, kills off the TB. His first life is gone, but didn't pop Metamorphosis or BKB, so CDR is still a massive issue here, and he's going to make himself known. Metamorphosis popped. Come fight me, nerds, he says as he pops out BKB and looks towards Kaiko. Kaiko, he's not a rock, he's a pebble, as he gets torn apart by CDR and Zone. And yeah, misplay might have a fifth coming out the other side. And immediately, I mean, they're going on to TB. This feels ambitious, I won't lie. Kaiko's going to buy back into this one. This is going to be the damage they need to take him down, but they need to do it, and they will. No Sunder for you. TB dead. Huge buyback from Kaiko here, and it does pay off big dividends, and they're going to look for more. LWW is going to be the big target as they throw the collar up in the air and leave him for dead. He's just going to get eaten by the backliners, and they won't be able to close the gap onto LWW. Dalme, unfortunately, not coming back onto the right brew, and that's going to get him at it. Actually, no, he doesn't have the speed to escape this. He's just gone. All right.
Good bushwhack.
Yep, fight turns around once again as ShenZhen find a win. Jesus, this series, it's honestly just been start, stop the entire way through. Twists and turns every single game.
I mean, biggest twist right now.
Oh, in we
Burrow
go.
strike.
The Lotus Soul Burrow Strike, though, actually reflecting back onto the Sanking of CDR. Just jumping the backlines, trying to find Ash here. Ash popping the second arena and trying to play around them where he can't get hit. It's not going to work out for him, though, as he still gets taken on down. But CDR now tied to a tree. Dolme on top of him, controlling him up. In comes Kaiko. Slowly but surely, the Rock Doth arrives. And the Rock Doth kill off CDR. Your
Level 24.
Drink. He's in a great position to pop the smoke here. He's going to reveal everybody, but they will in turn jump on him. Zone immediately looking for +1, but who will he find? No one in particular here. They'll get the one kill. They're trying to deal with Dolme, but Dolme is just not a target they can afford to try and bring down here. Mars jumping in with the arena, with the spear. He's going to just regretfully throw it onto the Coddle, who will eventually die, though the disruption comes through and buys him a little bit of time. Meanwhile, in the backline, Storm's still zipping around like a madman, but he's actually out of mana back here, so he could be in some real trouble. But Kaiko's actually the one taking the damage from this epicenter. He can't survive through it, and he can't get the kills. Ash in the backlines all by himself. He didn't make enough space for his team in this one, but they have turned it around. They have got the kill onto Zone here. Dolme still being an absolute beast, just popping these splits again and again and again. And it looks like he's going to get himself a third kill in this engagement as LWW said, oh, that's a cheeky blink. That is a cheeky blink. He gave them a run around there. Gave them the slip. He's just going to come back and then Primal Split again. So what's the answer? Blow him up before he gets off the Primal Split is pretty much the only thing they can do as they jump in the mid lanes. They're looking for Drink. He's got an Aeon disc now, but I'm not sure that's going to make much of a difference. So the burst track does come in just at the end of the Aeon, so he might still survive through it all as the arena comes down onto CDR, but Ash just forcing out the BKB. That's all he's doing here, is forcing out the BKB of CDR, and CDR's in a little bit of a weird position here. They're going to throw him up into the air with the Tornado, but Tiny, he's very far away from this play. Why?
Using his black belt skills for good, obviously.
Clearly, as they jump into the mid lane looking for Ash right now, the Mars being targeted and brought down in the blink of an eye. Oh my goodness, 125 seconds, no Mars. And we talked before about how he was a threat for this TB. He's pretty much the only one getting on top of the TB and forcing him to use this BKB. So see, if he loses the game without dying, I'll be amazed. It's something I have seen before, but only from carry players. I'm not sure I've seen an offlaner lose a game without dying before. Oh, and they go. They have found the Hoodwink, but nice reactions on the Lotus Orb there to cause the Zone to hex himself. But is it going to make a difference? I don't think so, especially with CDR popping the... is that the temporary Metamorphosis? Talking of which, Tiny He's like, should I buy Rapier? I still kind of want him to get an MKB. Just give him the ability to blow up this TB a little bit more reliably. Oh my god, the fight's just breaking out here. They're going to get right on top of each other. Ash once again trying to catch out the TB, but the TB ain't falling for it. BKB comes out from him. Dolme's little mosquito bruling zipping around the fight, just not really allowing Phoenix to do much here as they have taken down the TB for the first time. Ash still alive in
all
this.
distraction.
Doing a pretty good job. He's TPing out. He's going to be fine.
It's all distraction. Look at the base.
Oh my god, look at the Tiny. Kaiko, he's going for the win right now. He's
it's all
tearing up the
distraction.
tier 4s. You need to do something about this. They realize the TPs are coming. Kaiko, though,
Oh, no, they're getting stopped.
Look at the damage. Look at the damage.
Oh
It's
my
too
God.
much. He's just going to win the game by himself. What the hell is wrong with you, Tiny?
That whole fight was a distraction.